against Tan Kianming in Lai Beijing. And it was 21-16, 21-10, very comfortable for the two Japanese. And then another Japanese victory from Hogi and Kobayashi in the men's doubles, 21-9, 21-15 against Popov and Popov from France. The next match was supposed to be Rasmus Gemke and Kento Momota. Rasmus Gemke from Denmark and Momota from Japan. But both these two players have actually retired in the tournament, which means that we will move on to the next match, which is Viktor Axelsen, the reigning Olympic champion from Denmark, against Lakshya Sen of India. As all those four players are in the same group, it actually means that Kento Momota and Lakshya Sen are, Kento Momota and Rasmus Gemke are out of the tournament, and Lakshya Sen and Viktor Axelsen, no matter what, are through to the semi-finals on Saturday, despite whatever happens in the match that we are going to see very shortly. Lakshya Sen is a 20-year-old, very talented player from India, and he won a bronze at the World Junior Championship in 2018, and in 18 as well at the Youth Olympic Games he won silver. He was not selected for the Thomas Cup in Aarhus in Denmark, which I personally find a very, very big surprise, but I possibly do not have all the details, but nevertheless it was a surprise not only to me but to a lot of other people, I think. His opponent from Denmark, Viktor Axelsen, 27 years of age. He has regained his #1 ranking just 2 days ago, which means that he has now spent 52 weeks in total as #1 on the world ranking, and that's over 3 different spells. His opponent, Lakshya Sen, lost the first round and second round in the Open and the Masters the last 2 weeks, and both of these 2 matches he lost to Kento Momota in 2 straight games. His opponent lost the second round in the Indonesian Masters to HS Pranoy of India in 3 games, but then came back on top in the Indonesian Open, came back to win it against Loh Ken Yu of Singapore in 3 games, 21-13, 9-21, 21-13. It's a second match, the third match between these 2 players, and Axelsen has won the first 2 ones. And once again Axelsen is winning the toss, and once again he's choosing ends, the end nearest to the camera. And we just saw the coach of India passing Lakshya, and that was his dad. His dad is his coach at this tournament. And the first profile up is Viktor Axelsen, as I mentioned, 27 years of age. And he is back on top of the world ranking as a #1. He just overtook Kento Momota, and that means that after this tournament as well, of course he will, as he's done better here than Momota, who retired yesterday, he will remain #1 on the world ranking next time it's coming out as well. He had a very easy match against Rasmus Gemke, who also retired at 1-5 down against Axelsen in that first match in the group. His opponent, Lakshya Sen, 20 years of age, and he is presently number 21 on the world ranking, and that's based on 30 tournaments, and that's 2 down from last week. He's been as high as number 19, and last time was on the 23rd 3rd of November this year, where he's spent 3 weeks in total on as number 19. As you can see, his match was perhaps even shorter, as Kenta Momota retired at 1-all in the opening game yesterday. And as I explained earlier, the players are in the same group, which means that the two players on court have already qualified for the semi-finals on Saturday.
Ready to play.
So Lakshya Sen won the Dutch Open 2019, the Super 100 tournament, and the Salo Lux as well in 19. That was also a Super 100 tournament. He had actually 5 wins in that second half of 2019, and he moved from number 109 on the world ranking to number 32 in 1 year. Yeah, Axelsen, of course, he's a previous winner of this tournament. He won it in 2016 and 2017. And became a runners-up last year. He actually lost that final to his compatriot, Anders Antonsen, who is not here to defend his title this week, but he's actually back in Denmark already, preparing for the World Championship coming up. So Axelsen to serve, love all play.
Service over 1-all.
And the interesting thing is, of course, that there will be a draw made for the semi-finals, which means that these two players can actually play one another again when it comes to the semi-final. So who's going to have the psychological advantage of having won this match, should that happen on Saturday? And that's a big miss here from Lakshya Sen. Complete open court. Good follow up from Axelsen. Yeah, good play here from Lakshya Sen. Twisting and turning his opponent from side to side. Cross court again, cross court again. Two, 4. Yeah, just wide. Just overdone it. Definitely one of the favourite shots from Lakshya Sen, that cross-court smash from the around the head situation.
Service over 3-5.
Oh, good attacking play from Axelsen, and once again Lakshya Sen on the floor, diving for that forehand defence and not able to get up back on his feet. And of course, as we can see, complete open court, and it's a simple little put away from Axelsen. I just have to confess though that I do not like the heavy strapping on the knee of Lakshya Sen.
Service over 4-6. Service over 7-4. Yes.
Lakshya really have to watch out. Axelsen is not stamping his authority on this and sort of fly to the mid-game interval, let's say, with a lead of let's say 11-5. That's a big gap at the interval, and I must say it's quite easy to see that Axelsen is very relaxed today, knowing the fact that no matter what happens, he will still be in that semi-final on Saturday. And you can see it on his shoulders, he's calm and relaxed. And now 8-4 up. Lakshya Sen is under a lot of pressure with these flat clears to his back court, and look at how Axelsen is just pumping those clears, and you can see how difficult it is for Lakshya Sen really to play good quality shots on that very aggressive clear from Axelsen. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have the longest rally of the match so far, and it's 40 shots. 9-4. Yeah, that's good play by the Indian player. Had good control. And a nod of approval from Axelsen. That's good play. 5-9.
Service over 10-5.
And my prediction of 11-5 at the interval is not far from. Call in by the line judge, and no challenge from Axelsen. which means that he completely agrees. Oh, that's just out.
7-10.
I would call that one of the new weapons in the toolbox of Axelsen. Normally when he was a little bit younger a few years ago, he would always tend to go cross-court in that situation.
10. Yes.
But so often we see now that he's going down the line. It's a long rally. And I must say that Lakshya Sen is made to work very hard. But look at that beautiful defensive shot from the Indian player cross court. Perfect. So yet another very long rally. And this means that Axelsen is going into the interval with a lead of 11-9 after 10 minutes of play. And it's not in your picture at the moment, but now it is. You can see that Viktor Axelsen is not having a coach anymore. And that happened since he moved away from Denmark to Dubai in August this year after the Olympics, and settled down there and setting up his own training setup, which means that the Danish Badminton Association has withdrawn his or their support to him when it comes to coaching. And Axelsen really need to fend for himself. It will be interesting, I think, who is going to be his coach in the future, because I really honestly believe that he benefits a lot from having someone behind his court to help and support. And we have a challenge.
Sen challenges called out.
Shot is called out. Lakshya Sen disagrees and using one of his challenges to get it confirmed. And let's have a look, but it's out, which means that it's a wasted challenge.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Victor, do not signal before the line judges made this decision. 12-9, play.
So the umpire, Philip Yongchi of United States of America, very firm in his ruling, saying to Axelsen, please don't
Service over.
interfere with the line judge.
Oh. 11-12.
was a clever little shot from Lakshya Sen.
12 all.
Playing it cross court in his defence. And he's back level 12 all. Yeah, that's a simple put away. Again, the pressure on the back line too great for Lakshya Sen.
12.
Yeah, trying to play a shot and a follow-up, but well covered by Axelsen. Going cross, which means that Lakshya Sen completely out of balance. 13-12.
Viktor Axelsen challenges called in.
It's close, it's hard to tell. This time Axelsen is challenging. So let's have a look. And he is unsuccessful as well. It's
challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So both players is having one challenge
Service
remaining.
over. 13 all. Play. Lakshya Sen
And now we have
challenges
another
called
challenge from Lakshya Sen. So if he's wrong on this, it will mean that he's got no more challenges left in this game. And that's possibly a little bit too early at 13 all. And it's out.
Challenge unsuccessful. No challenges remaining. Service over. 14-13. Play.
Pressure's on. Oh, off the hook, Lakshya Sen. But if these clears keep coming to the back of the court of Lakshya Sen, I think he will be running out of steam.
Service
14 all.
over.
Well covered by the youngster at the net.
Lakshya, show where, please.
Look at this. Axelsen appealing to the umpire, saying that perhaps there was a fault, which means that Lakshya Sen was hitting that shuttle on the Danes' side, but umpire wouldn't have it. And that was the longest rally of the match so far, 56 shots.
Service over. 15-14.
And that's long on the back line.
16.
That's unfortunate for the young Indian player. 2-point gap is established. And I'm just sort of waiting, either Axelsen is going up in pace just adding even further pressure on the back of the court, like this. Yeah, strings in the racket is gone at Lakshya Sen. Needs to change. 3 points.
14. Quickly. Court.
Yeah, defending himself well, the youngster.
Over.
This time from the body attack of
17.
Axelsen. Very quick with his racket, playing that flat drive cross court.
Service over. 18. 15. Thank you. Victor.
So I think it would add to the picture of Lakshya Sen that, in my personal opinion, that he had a great opportunity at the All England in March of this year, the Super 1000 tournament, where he was in the quarterfinal but lost to Mark Caljou of Netherlands in 3 games, 21-17 in that game. And that was a good opportunity to
19,
minimum
50.
go to the semi-final of the All England, perhaps the most prestigious tournament in the world when it comes to the World Tour. Yeah, good smash, and game point has arrived. 20 game point 15, 5 in total for the reigning Olympic champion, and back as a world number 1 on the world ranking from Tuesday. And that's long on the back line, which means that Axelsen is winning 21-15 in 21 minutes. A little pat on the shoulder from father to son,
20 seconds.
surely indicating, come on, you can do it.
Second game, love all. Play.
That's a fantastic attack and clear right in to the deep forehand corner of Lakshya Sen. Trying to have a look at this one. That's perfection. Look at that. Completely caught, and then of course an easy kill with the follow-up. Good anticipation there. Good anticipation from Viktor Axelsen, but I couldn't stop smiling, laughing a bit on the last one here. Look at this one first, but the last shot here, Lakshya Sen is on his knees, so of course a downward shot is not the most clever thing from Axelsen. He's just lifting it over Sen, and then of course no way to get up and get it. Clever play by Axelsen. Knew exactly what he had to do. That was a good slice attacking shot from Lakshya Sen. Look at that, perfect balance.
Viktor Axelsen challenges called in.
The smash is called in, but Axelsen begs to differ. So let's see what the instant review system will say on that smash down the line from Lakshya Sen. And it's out.
Direction out.
Good challenge by Axelsen.
Service over. 3-1. Play.
And that was one of the first 100% smashes from Axelsen. Full power straight down the line. That's out.
Viktor Axelsen challenges.
I think that's a wasted challenge from Axelsen. To me, where I'm sitting from, it definitely looked a little bit out, but let's see what the review system is saying. Yeah, it is out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 2-4. Play.
Good play. This time the smash stayed in. Good anticipation, good guess from Lakshya Sen. And that's a great slice from his around the head situation, straight down the line, and Axelsen can't get to it. But it's when this is the one where Lakshya Sen has got to guess. Probably didn't get to see it, but it was a lovely slice down the line. And long on the back line, 5-4 for the youngster.
Service over 5-all. Service over 6-5. Service over 6-all. Show it.
Yeah, that was where Lakshya Sen was putting a hand on the floor. We need to get the court mopped. Yeah, Lakshya Sen is defending himself well, but these cross-court smashes is putting him into trouble. Got to run a lot on that diagonal.
7-6.
This was a good long rally. 33 shots. And the breaks between points getting longer and longer. And Axelsen starts to make mistakes.
8-6.
Just wide. Took the chance.
Service over 7-8.
Turned around and showed his disappointment to his coach. It's not a bad chance to take. Yeah, I think Axelsen is trying to make this a physical battle, trying to run his opponent to the ground.
Service over.
But to do that, he needs to keep those kind of shots in.
9-7.
So we also have to remember that both these players are having a day off tomorrow, as both Rasmus Gemke and Kenta Momota has withdrawn. So they have a day off and can recover for and get ready for the semi-finals on Saturday. And the mistakes are starting to come. Yeah, lovely play. Absolutely lovely play. I like how he's starting with a slice here down the line to the forehand side, which in many ways looks like the weaker point in Axelsen's defence. And that one was rolling over at the top of the tape, which means that Lakshya Sen goes into the mid-game interval with a lead of 11-10. Apologises straight away. 14 minutes of play, 11-10.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Please welcome the technical officials.
Oh, 11-10. Play.
The umpire of the match,
Yeah, it's a solid play by Lakshya Sen, staying with his opponent.
And now, please welcome the TOTAL BWF World Championships, Thailand.
Yeah, that's a good shot from Axelsen.
Service over. 11-12.
11-12. And it looks like Axelsen is caught a little bit in the middle. As sometimes he's trying to play these long rallies, other times he's going for the attacks. That's what we saw here. Attacking has not been that successful, but this one was, of course, really, really good.
No, only turn intervals. Thank you. On court.
So back level, 12-all.
Service fail call. Victor. Victor.
Yeah, that was some frustration there from Axelsen.
Service over 13.
Umpire straight away cautioning Axelsen to calm down.
Service over 13 all.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if Lakshya Sen goes on the attack when he's getting opportunities like that.
Service over 14-13.
So these two players worked together in Dubai for some weeks after the Olympics, where Lakshya Sen came to Dubai to train with Axelsen, together with Lo Kanu of Singapore and Felix Borestedt of Sweden. I think those four players worked together for 3 or 4 weeks.
Fault. Sorry, no fault. No, it's not a fault. Sorry. The point is to Victor. I know, I was wrong. It wasn't a fault. Service over 14 all.
Here we have a discussion. It's a common discussion when this is happening. Is it a fault? Is it not a fault? Umpire first called it a fault against Axelsen, then changed his mind, and this is what Lakshya Sen is sort of debating with the umpire, that he actually got the point first and then it's taken away from him.
It wasn't the fault. Point is to Victor.
And is that kind of like exactly what Axelsen is
14
needing to close this match?
Victor.
Yeah, I think the umpire is
15.
so right, but I think the caution is probably not enough. Perhaps a yellow card should be a little bit looser in the pocket. Now that's interesting because we haven't had many exchanges at the net. This time Axelsen is winning it. Normally he's always lifting that one, but that was a very nice spinning net shot on a spinning net shot, and Sen not able to lift it. Long on the back line.
17-14.
Good play by both players. Lakshya Sen is definitely learning to read the attacking shots from Axelsen, and most of the time able to get them cross court, which is stopping Axelsen from having these follow-ups and perhaps easy winners. We have a challenge. It's called out on the back line. Out it is, which means it's unsuccessful from Lakshya Sen.
One challenge remaining.
And 18-14 in favour of the former champion at this tournament. He actually won it when he was his Super Series finals, and has not won it when it's the World Tour finals. That's too far to run, which means 6 match points up for Viktor Axelsen. It was 14-all and now 20-14 for Axelsen. And that's the miss hit. That's the miss hit from Axelsen.
Won by Viktor Axelsen, 21-15, 21-14.
So, as the umpire from the United States of America is saying, Axelsen winning 21-15, 21-14 in 46 minutes of play against Lakshya Sen, who I actually think played a very, very good match. Yeah, and look at that celebration. He's definitely not taking it for granted. Here we've got the confirmation in 46 minutes, 21-15, 21-14. But I would say, especially in the second game, it was a lot closer than what the numbers are saying. Two players, though, still safely through to the semi-finals and have a day off tomorrow. And please don't go away, we still have yet another fantastic match coming up for you in the men's doubles with Kim Astrup and Anna Skov Rasmussen of Denmark, the 3-4 seats in this tournament, against Li Yang and Wang Qilin of Chinese Taipei, the Olympic champions from Tokyo 2020. So please don't go away. and welcome back to the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2021 in Bali, the magnificent Bali in Indonesia. And we are now back here in the convention centre, and the first 4 matches are completed, and 3